So this is a very important thing as well. A lot of times this conversation is framed as like, gee, 325,000 missing kids from the unaccompanied child program. That's true because that's the unaccompanied child program. There's this thing called a border though, and not every child went through this unaccompanied child program. So the real number, the true number of migrant children getting trafficked is unknown due to the kids that got smuggled across the border not going through this program. It doesn't count for kids that went through the family unit as, total fraud cases. So you're never going to find those kids until you start targeting the trafficking networks. And this is where it's just like this has been the biggest problem. Some people get it, and I'm not going to be offensive about this, but I've also talked to people that, allegedly have access or whatever, and you talk about targeting, you talk about intelligent solutions, and it just goes deer in the headlights. And it's just like I'm talking over someone's head at this point. So I'm not going to throw shade at people, but personnel is policy. Like this is not happening because the people aren't there to do the job.
And I'm wondering, Aaron, sheriffs are elected. Sheriffs are supposed to follow the Constitution over state law. And as you had stated, we do have license plate readers. I am finding it very hard to accept that they have not put together a coalition to find these kids. It honestly breaks my heart. What even right now one of these kids could be going through. And it should be the top priority of this country to find these kids. It's going to be an epic failure if this administration doesn't address this.